Committing arson. Hello, welcome to Committing Arson, the podcast. So this is episode 1.
Official episode 1.
The other one we took down because we're just gonna start showing our faces now.
Yeah. And we had a couple of mess ups like last time. We were not going by our names, but I slipped up so many times.
So now we're just gonna go by our names.
So I'll introduce myself. Hi, my name's Caroline. I don't know if I should say how old I am. That might be the word. But my name's Caroline. I'm in a family of 6. I have a boyfriend, and he goes by Nate. His name is... Yeah, I'm just going to keep him at Nate. That's not his real name. That's a cover name, but he goes by Nate. And we're going to say your name.
Okay, hi. I'm Lily.
Lily.
I'm sure if you're watching this, you already know that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get famous.
But
I'm also in a family of 6, but a different one. Except for we are cousins.
Yeah.
So our moms are sisters, which is a lot of fun.
Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Our moms are actually half sisters, but it's so weird because you would think we were so close. You would think we were sisters,
right?
So we're not even. Are we technically even blood related?
Oh my gosh.
We are at this point. We've been around each other so much we share DNA.
Yes.
I think we are like half blood.
We're half blood related. Oh, that is crazy.
I've
never thought of it that way.
But I've always thought of you as being blood related because we are so close.
You're my closest set of cousins.
Literally.
That is so weird. Because they used to live in New York and then they lived in North Carolina. And so we would go up there all the time when we were teeny tiny. So we've just been close forever.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it like that. That's weird.
So, Caroline and Lily, we started this podcast because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We talk a lot. I talk very fast. I apologize in advance. But we talk a lot about things, about life, and we thought it'd be fun to start a podcast where we can share those thoughts with others.
Yeah. You know? I'm about to take a bite of this. I'm so hungry.
It looks like ice cream.
I said... So I guess we're just gonna redo episode 1. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we should do introductions because I feel like at this point you don't really need to know any of it. We will go over a couple people.
Yeah. So
we have my sister and my best friend. We're all a set of 4 besties.
Actually, they gave us the approval to use their actual names.
Yeah,
so we can use their actual names. Eden and Addie are their names. They're not here right now. They have a separate podcast, so go stream their podcast.
Do it. Shady. They made the podcast out of rebellion because we made this one. So don't go listen to it.
I say go listen to it because
it's only on TikTok. So
so you never know.
Mommy, we're podcasting. Love you. Bye.
Once again. Hello.
That's my mommy.
We are filming in our church, and it's church night, so there's lots of people here. So if there are interruptions, it just kind of comes along with our life.
Sorry.
There's going to be more.
This is a messy podcast.
There's going to be more interruptions. So.
We're not famous yet. Give us money, and then we'll be better for you.
Then we'll have an actual studio. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So Eden and Addie are here. They're
filming. So Addie's my sister. Eden is my best friend. Of
and Addie's
11 yeyears.
My other half cousin, Eden's her best friend.
Can you not call us half cousins? That makes me feel so distant.
Yeah, okay, we're cousins.
I'm like, what?
We're half
cousins.
It gives me Twilight vibes. We're half blood. You know what I mean?
We should watch Twilight.
We should do
a whole marathon.
We should
go to Target and get the Twilight shirts.
And then we're gonna wear them for the video and for the podcast. And for an episode, it's going to be called. What is it gonna be called? It's gonna be a whole dissection
Edward
of Twilight,
Jacob.
A whole Twilight
Team Edward?
series.
Question mark. Or Team Jacob? Question mark.
It's kind of the same thing as Team Conrad, Team Jeremiah, which I have a very strong stance on. We
will go into
are
that.
Half cousins when it comes to this.
Oh my gosh, we're not talking about that right now.
We have very different stances.
We cannot have a Summer I Turn Pretty
debate
will. Right now.
We're not gonna right now, but we're gonna have one. Team Connor, Team JR, we're going to have a Team Jacob, Team Edward.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Which one are you? I don't know if we've ever went over that.
Edward Twilight?
Yeah.
Edward, but Jacob in New Moon.
Ooh.
I was always for Edward, and I am in all of the movies except for New Moon. In New Moon, I am Team Jacob because he cut his hair.
I get that.
He loves Bella, and she just doesn't care.
I was like, girl, come on.
It's kind of shady.
And also, the whole, was it 3 months or 4 months where Edward just
disappears.
Just left.
Just disappears.
And she was like, what's that song that it sang at that part where she's sitting at the window?
Oh my gosh,
What
I
is
don't
the
know,
song?
but it's
'Cause
like
every time I hear it,
the seasonal depression
Yes.
thing where it's going round and round. I don't know, but I have this theory that if you are team Conrad, you're team Edward, and if you're team Jacob, you're team Jeremiah.
but I'm Team Edward.
You're team Edward?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess we can just go ahead and say it now for future reference. I have it on, my phone is not with me at the very
It's
moment.
dead.
It's also dead, I know, but it's on my little, I have like a little keychain thing that goes around.
I get it.
Here it is.
Okay. You got it.
And it says Team Conrad on it. I'm
Team Jeremiah.
I'm the world's biggest Conrad fan of all
Oh
time.
my gosh.
All time.
Christopher.
Like, Christopher Briney. I tell Nate that literally if he came to our wedding, I'd run away from the altar. I love Christopher Briney.
Which, like, period.
You know, and every time I tell Nate that, he's like, okay. And okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there has to be somebody for you, you know, Zendaya, like whatever. And he's
Give
like,
me a
no,
woman.
just you. I'm like,
Oh.
that makes me feel so bad because
Oh.
I'm Team Conrad. I'm still running away from Conrad.
Right. Like, I don't know. See, I haven't read the books. All 3 of the other girls have read the books.
Books are so good. I read the whole 3rd book yesterday.
All
in one
of
day.
it?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
The whole thing. In
A
one day.
reread also.
I've read that book like 100 times.
Love that.
It's so easy to read. Definite read.
I just have never read the books. I've only seen the first season of the show, which is the only one out right now. Which is why I'm so Team Jeremiah.
You won't be in the 3rd season if you read the 3rd book.
Because, okay, listen. I never liked Conrad.
Why?
Just because he's, especially in the beginning, he was just so like, all the time.
I'm going to go ahead and say something, and I'm going to hold your hand when I tell you this.
Uh-oh.
That becomes Jeremiah in the 3rd season.
Nuh-uh. Why?
I can't spoil it for you.
Please don't.
But Jeremiah activates his kind of obnoxiously jerky, like stuck up, annoying person in the 3rd book.
Ew.
And Conrad becomes the caring one that takes care of Belly.
That's why I was so Team Jared, because the whole time he was just like, Belly. No, you know what? I'm Team Cam Cameron.
Me too, but not Team Cam Cameron with Sky.
Sky?
Hey, I have so much to say about this.
Why did they add her?
Why did they add her? But let's just, in the first episode, we can just go over our favorites. We've already started. So my favorite TV show of all time is The Summer I Turned Pretty. What's yours?
TV shows? Eek!
Mhm.
I don't know. I watch way too many TV shows.
I love The Office.
Oh, me too.
I love The Office.
Me
And
too.
I love The Summer I Turned Pretty. And
I'm going so blank. I can't even remember a TV show right now.
yeah. Those, and I love The Middle.
Oh.
So cute to me. I love The
Jenna
Middle.
Ortega. Love that.
No, babe. That's Stuck in the Middle.
Oh.
The Middle with Patricia Heaton. It's the 8 season long.
It's the way I've never heard of it.
She's never with Brick and Axel and Sue.
Yeah, no.
Oh my! Nana introduced us to it. Nana's our grandma. That's not her real name, so we can call her Nana.
Wait, what? Not me? I've
Well,
never heard of
Nana
that.
introduced me and my family to it years ago, and it's been one of our favorite TV shows of all time. It's called The Middle. Period.
That is wild.
Not Stuck in the Middle. That's so funny. I actually did not like Stuck in the Middle. No
Me
shade.
either.
No tea, no shade.
Me either.
It was just one of the old Disney. No hate, but it was just one of the old Disney Channel shows
Yeah.
that never really took off.
What's his face was in it? Joshua Bassett?
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was.
Where?
He was her neighbor.
No way.
He was at her birthday party thingy. What was that?
No way. I love Joshua Bassett, and I love Olivia Rodrigo, and I love Sabrina Carpenter. So that whole situation is so messy for me
Oh yeah.
because
It's just
because there's so many
which
things.
one?
There's so many things.
We
Anyways.
really need to get off this topic. What are we even going to talk about in this one?
Oh, your favorite TV show? We're introducing ourselves.
I have no idea.
Okay, musical artist.
I have no idea. I can't pick one. I think that I actually if you name me an artist I've listened to, then
Taylor Swift.
yeah.
What's your favorite of all time?
No. There's way too. I don't. She's definitely up there,
Mm-hmm.
but there's just so many.
Well, I'll tell you some of mine. See if you agree.
Okay.
I love Lizzie McAlpine. I don't know if you never heard of Lizzie.
Same.
You like Lizzie McAlpine?
Yes.
Not a lot of, she's very famous.
Wait, Phoebe Bridgers.
Phoebe Bridgers is so good.
I love
See,
her.
Lizzie McAlpine is so famous, but you can say her name and somebody's like, never heard of her. And I'm like, how? She's so famous. I
Really?
love Lizzie McAlpine. Taylor Swift is one of my favorite artists of all time. Justin Bieber, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter.
Baby,
white girl stuff.
baby. baby. Oh.
But I have a couple of like songs that are my favorite songs of all time, but the artist is not my favorite artist of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Pool. Pool, the song I introduced you to.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I forget what her name was.
Who's
Samaria? Was it Samaria?
Yeah, it's something like that. It's something with
Samara.
like Sam in it.
We'll look it up later. No shade. That song's amazing. Pool. You should go listen to it.
Yeah, it goes on a playlist of ours.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a lot to talk about. Okay, then favorite movie of all time.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because the podcast needs to get to know you better.
I have no idea. Okay, you want to know me? I'm indecisive. I can't pick.
She's indecisive, ladies.
Movies. Now I love Me Before You.
Never seen it.
You have to watch that.
Always wanted to.
You have to watch it.
It has Finnick from the Hunger Games, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And he's like paralyzed.
Yes. No, you have to watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it for you.
Have you ever seen like the tights scene on TikTok?
The bumblebee tights. I know that part.
You have to watch it.
Okay, I will.
The main girl literally reminds me of me.
She does. She's very perky, very fun.
Is that how I am? Perky?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that means.
Like just very bubbly and very like lively. You have a lot of energy. You're very upbeat. You're not a low and negative person. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you always have energy. You always feel excited. You always bring positive energy.
Thanks. That's a good compliment.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
It's like won't stop shaking.
Yeah, are you nervous? I'll just hold it for
you. So favorite movie, Me Before You?
Maybe.
And you love Teen Beach Movie.
Oh my gosh, I love Teen Beach Movie.
Teen Beach Movie.
We need to watch both of those and do a podcast.
It's the best. Yes, it's
Teen
the best.
Beach Movie. Somebody that I once knew in the past that I still kind of know-ish a little bit got me a Teen Beach poster one time.
That's a good gift. All things considered, that's a good gift. And I would have loved that gift.
It was such a oh my gosh, you know me so well. Like,
yeah,
how did you know?
That's a good one.
You know, and then I put that on my wall the same day I got it. It was so much fun. Yeah. I missed that. I took it down though after a thing happened.
Well, I'll ask. This is a deep question, but I'm only asking because I know my answer.
Okay.
But my answer involves you, and I feel. Anyways, the question is one of the most fondest memories you've had with me, and my fondest memory I've had with you, and I know mine.
You go first. I have way too many.
Eras Tour movie last year. We went and saw the Eras Tour movie, and you were so sick.
I was so sick.
She faked it for me. She was at a really low point, like physically at that time. She was having a lot of issues. Just what was it? It was with your just all over. Just you were having a lot of physical things going on.
If you know my Instagram, go to my spam account. If you don't know it, it's _Lily_Willy.
Yes, just a lot of things were happening.
There's a picture of my blood levels on my most recent post. That'll give you some insight.
And there was just some things going on. She did not feel good at all. But I really wanted to go see the Eras Tour movie, and she went with me. We brought Eden and Addie. And we have pictures on my Instagram from it. And that was one of our girls from Sticky Situation are in the window. Oh, and Lauren. And I can mention Lauren. She said she wanted her name to be mentioned too. Hi, you're in the podcast. I forgot. She's so salty because she's not a guest tonight. You can come in if you like. Okay. So, wait, take pictures of what? Lauren's salty because she wanted to be a guest, and she's not a guest. It's okay. She's fine.
Where's Anna tonight?
I think she went home. I don't think she was feel good. Anna is in her 3rd trimester.
Period.
We're so excited.
Baby is coming.
I know, but as you know, you get low energy. She had a really long day today, so she just stayed home.
Oh yeah, I get that.
But Eras Tour movie. It was one of the best nights of my life. I cried, I laughed, I had such a good time. I shook it off. Yeah. I really did.
I missed when we went down at the last song.
Yeah,
we just danced.
Yeah, but see, I think my favorite part was when we were up and Eden and Addie went to the bathroom during folklore, and me and you stayed up there, and the Red Era came on. Do you remember that?
How do you even leave during
folklore?
Too? That's my favorite album.
I have a confession to make.
Stop it! It's gonna be so bad.
At the time, I had heard it and I knew the chorus, but I did not know Illicit Affairs or My Tears Ricochet as good as I do now. See, I knew the chorus. I knew the Don't Call Me Kid, Don't Call Me Baby.
Bridge, I did not know every folklore song since the album came out. I've known every word.
You were the one who introduced me to folklore.
Wow.
Did you know that? You were the one who told me. I was like, it's boring. You like, just listen. And it is my reputation's my favorite. I need to talk about that later. The reputation
Yeah.
clowning that occurred yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I didn't even see the text when you
so
guys were
mad.
talking.
But Folklore is one of my favorite Taylor Swift albums of all time, and it's because of you.
Oh.
It always reminds me of you because it's so Lily. Like, I'm like, Folklore, Lily introduced me to this.
Wait, that's so sweet.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm thinking about fondest memories. The only thing that's coming to mind, it's not a fond memory, it's a funny one.
It's a funny one.
Ladybug Halloween, when I got that horrendous face paint.
Do you want to elaborate on this story?
Okay. Where were you living? North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Okay, they were in North Carolina. So we were up there, and we used to go up there every year around Halloween time for this, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Fall festival.
Fall festival. And you would, like, dress up in costumes and go, and you'd, like, go on the bouncy houses and play all the games and get prizes. It was like a fall festival, you know?
Yeah.
And so one year, we both were ladybugs.
Yeah, it was so cute.
It really was. And I decided to get my face painted like a ladybug. I was like 7.
You were very
I was
young.
younger. I was
You were
like
very
5.
young. And I think the reason you wanted to get is because I had gotten my face painted ladybug, but I literally had a small little ladybug on my cheek.
We were trying to match. So I told the lady, I want ladybug face paint. I probably should have elaborated.
She looked like Deadpool. She had, it was like it was horrible. The lady, no offense, the lady who was doing face paint was just volunteering. She had never done face paint before. Her whole face was red with black dots everywhere.
So bad.
Trypophobic people would have literally cringed at the sight. Like,
I started crying.
Oh, it was
And
terrible.
it was all dripping down.
It was horrible.
It was probably the scariest I've ever looked.
It was terrible. But it's a funny memory. It's a funny memory.
It is now.
And didn't you catch like a 102 fever that night? You got really sick one of the nights.
That was that night.
Was it that night?
I was so sick that night when we got home.
And I remember that. You were laying in our quiet room.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so
that was
funny memory, very fun memory. Should we introduce
Lauren's
her?
here.
It's video. Hi, this is Lauren. Say hi to the podcast. Everybody get around the circle. Everybody, we've already introduced you, but this is Lauren. Introduce yourself, Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I was
the button at the bottom.
I was supposed to be a guest this week, but they forgot to tell me. So
Your name is been introduced already.
Just say you're Addie.
Okay. Hi guys. It's a butterfly clip. One of the kids gave it to me and told me I had to keep it in my hair. Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Addie. I was a guest on the first 2 episodes, but I think they're redoing it. So.
yeah. So this is the first episode.
Yes. First episode.
Oh. Hi guys.
Alright, Eden.
Hi, I'm Eden.
You can say more.
See, I'm the only one that's not related in this circle right now, and I kind of feel left out.
So here's the deal. We were doing voice memo podcasts. I said we weren't going to mention this, but I'll mention this. We were doing voice memo podcasts, but we can only post them on YouTube because Spotify costs money.
And I'm not rich.
And we're not rich. And the black screen that was on screen on
thing?
YouTube
Yeah.
kept turning people's phones off. It was a whole mess. So we had to switch to video. So we're restarting. So all of y'all and us have been introduced by our real names, if that's
Okay.
so. You're Addie, Eden, Lily, and Lauren.
But then when we do stories about other people.
When we do stories about other people, we'll give them cover names.
Okay, wait, I have a topic. Let's go around the room and tell each other their nicknames. Since you introduced names, now you can do nicknames.
Wait, what?
This is Lonnie.
Okay.
So I call her Lonnie.
Are we saying what we call her?
Yes.
Okay.
I call her Liney or Caroline.
Yeah.
I call her my biggest hater. Yeah, because she anyways, I call her Caroline.
I support your hairstyle.
Yeah, we sometimes.
Where'd she go? I just call her Caroline.
Yes.
I call her Linebug.
You do call me Ladybug, yes. So we were just going around, me and Lily.
No, we have Lauren, Addie, Eden, and me.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I
not the
call
only
her
one.
Lala. I call her Laureen. I call you a lot of stuff. I call you Larman. I don't know if you've ever heard me say that, but I call you Larman. And our oldest one, I don't know where it came from. I call you B.
Okay.
Call her B forever.
I'm myself.
I call her Lala, Lauren. all different kinds of things.
All the blah.
La.
I call her Lauren. Yeah, I call her La La La. Lauren.
La la.
La la la. Sometimes we use lollipop.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, you're Addie.
Addie Kate.
Addie Kate. I call you Addie Catherine.
Ads.
Adsy
Wads.
Addison Catherine. Addison. There's a bunch.
Yeah.
They're all pretty boring though.
Yes.
I call her Addie. I feel like there's something else, but I can't think of it. I have to think.
Okay, but it's just like Addie. I call myself
I am Addie. Oh, you already have.
I call her Lily's sister.
Oh.
Or Addie.
Or not my best
Or Addison. Or yeah. The second option.
They're so salty.
You're really eating today.
She's so salty.
Guys, I'm sorry. I love this woman. Not as much as Lily.
Me, yeah.
Okay.
They're so
Now
salty.
let's do Eden. Okay, I call Eden or Red or Baby Girl or Best Friend.
I call you the Garden of Eden.
I call myself Harry Styles' wife.
She does.
I call her Eden. Or, that's
I also call her Eden.
Guys, there's not much to make up my name. Okay, I call myself Lily. I call her Lils, Lily, Lala. So sorry, baby.
Betrayal.
why are you doing the lip?
the prettiest girl in the world, and my best friend.
Period. Okay. I call her Lily, Lils, Lil,
Lillian.
Lou.
When you're mad,
I call her Lillian.
she gets on my nerves.
I call her Bug sometimes.
And Honey.
I call everyone Honey. That's not just
gross.
gross.
I think I'm the only one in the world that calls you Lulu.
Yeah.
I call you Lulu all the time.
Yeah. Also, I'm being very protective, but just be careful not to hit this power button because it'll turn the mic off. Just forewarning before the whole podcast is ruined. I can call you Lily, Lulu, Lily Ray. Okay, I have this weird thing, but sometimes I'll because I say Norman. Sometimes because of Lauren, I'll call you Nunu.
Yeah.
Just whatever. But most of the time it's Lily Lou or Lulu.
Yeah. Okay. So those are the nicknames.
Yeah. I want to go around because we were doing this previously, and we went over our favorites. So we were going over movies, TV shows, but we'll go over favorite TV show series.
So TV series.
No, same. So pass it.
Hey.
Grey's Anatomy.
Ooh, yeah.
I love Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
See, I don't have a big attention span. So if the show has lots of episodes or seasons, I can't watch it. But the only one I've watched that has lots of seasons is Stranger Things. That's 4 seasons.
But that's a lot for me.
Yeah, I love Stranger Things.
So, the most recent ones I've liked: South Park, Love Island.
Oh, there's Love Island.
Love
Those
Island.
are getting a little inappropriate, aren't they?
Love Island.
That's about it. What's another thing?
No one really cares.
I watch a bunch of murder documentaries.
Yeah, okay.
And I already said mine was a Summer I Turned Pretty.
And I don't have one. All right.
I have to make an announcement. I'm about to exit. It's been so much fun with you girls. Next time I'm here, I want a full-on interview podcast.
We got you.
I want to be on.
Next
a
episode will be.
guest. Except I'm not going to be here next Wednesday. I'll be here next Sunday.
Okay.
Deuces.
Everybody give a hand
we're
for Lauren.
singing, right?
Love you.
Are you two ladies outie too? Go ahead
Have you
and-
done sticky situation yet? No. We can go soon.
Can I say we need to be home by 8:30?
That's fine.
Okay, hey guys, my
Go ahead.
favorite artist is Harry Styles. My favorite movie is the Hunger Games series or The Greatest Showman. What was your other questions?
That was it.
No, that's it. Yeah.
And my favorite person in the entire world is Lily.
That was very solid.
Okay, bye Addie and Eden. Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Oh, you're
guys.
my
Love y'all.
favorite person.
Bye.
And I love you.
This is my school.
Bye, I love you.
This is where I.
No one really
Probably should share your
cares.
school.
I was gonna say I didn't show
Someone's
my
gonna stalk you now.
Bye. I love you. I'll see you later. These are my
This
cookies.
hurts my hip.
I
don't
know.
why.
I want to sit
None
my
of
feet
y'all-
out, but I don't want to sit my feet out.
None
So
of y'all
podcast.
will be as close with the family as I am. That's all I have to say.
If none of that made sense to you, it didn't to me either.
Okay, bye. Love you. Bye. And none of y'all will be as close. How do I word this right? None of y'all will be as close as I am with their family. I don't know if we've shared the last names.
We haven't.
All right, bye. Love you.
I love you.
Bye. I love you.
So for the last few minutes of our podcast, because we do
Got a
have
little crazy.
got a little crazy. We had some fun. We had some visitors. I love that for first
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
It was good, and it introduced you to some of the people we'll be talking about in the future.
Yeah.
But I think this is good. I like this setup. I like how you can see our faces and body image and like
Yeah, this is great.
not body. What's body language?
Not body image.
Not body image.
You're getting into some deep
We're
topics.
getting into some deep things.
So, okay,
Body language.
things that next, like, upcoming episodes, we'll have some topics like, God,
Yes.
love Him,
Our salvation, how we got to know the Lord.
testimonies.
Testimonies, also, like I previously said, body image things, girly topics.
Stories.
We're definitely going over the Twilight series,
relationships. Twilight,
of course,
Teen Beach,
and the Summer Arch and Pretty.
Summer Arch and Pretty.
That's nice.
We could just have an episode on like movies, TV shows.
We so should. We so should. Last thing, do you want to say anything, or do you have any topics to talk about
Sure.
in this episode?
So if you're watching this and you know me, I would love it if you wouldn't make fun of me to my face or at all, but preferably to my face.
They won't be making fun of you when we're rich.
Right.
You know?
So when I have that bank and you're sitting here,
Don't be trying to be friends.
like, don't.
Be like, oh my gosh, I loved you. I knew you could do it all along. No, you didn't.
Nuh-uh.
Sit back down.
I don't remember you ever saying that. I remember you saying, gosh, she's so weird. She thought she could, like, have a podcast or something. Just wait.
But either way, I think a podcast is fun because you get to talk. It's like a therapy session, but
Yeah, and then also,
Definitely.
we usually are filming this right after we've done a Bible study.
yeah.
And so, like, we just now did before we started filming this, how we ended our thing was, like, a popcorn prayer. And that was so cute.
That was cute. I loved that.
Yeah, if you've never done a popcorn prayer, basically it's just, like, one person starts a prayer, and then someone else goes, and then someone else goes, and then someone else goes, and, blah, 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 and then somebody ends it. It's fun.
It's really fun, though. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
our first episode.
Hopefully it gets a lot more fun.
It will.
Because this one was kind of boring.
You think?
Well, I don't know.
I thought
What
it
is
was
the
good.
definition of boring?
I think it was good. I think, you got introduced to us and some of our family.
there will be a lot more tea in the future, though. Like, this
Yeah.
one was
You
very...
have to get to know us to get to
it's
know our
very
stories.
standard level. Oh, wait. Let's do the thing where we describe each other,
Okay.
personality-wise. Because that way they know, like, how you're thought of. So that way when they're, like, hearing stories, like, oh, that's very not like her.
Okay, you start.
Okay,
'Cause I don't
so
know what
I'm
to
describing you?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna say kind. First of all, big one, number one, biggest one ever. Sweet. I'm just kidding. That's the same thing. Beautiful. Not. What's the word? Dang it! It's on my.
Forefront
Stop.
of your brain. On the tip of your tongue.
Mhm.
Where's it going?
A godly woman.
Thank you.
A woman.
A woman?
She said, woman. And just like the best. She's somebody. Okay, I don't know like how what this is called, but she's somebody that like say you just got in a car accident, and then your ex-boyfriend that you just broke up with is the one driving the car, and he just crashed it into a tree on purpose, and you're sitting in the passenger seat, and he's like knocked out unconscious in the driver's seat, and because you just like ran into a tree, and you're in a ditch now, and you're sitting there crying in the passenger seat, and you're like, I gotta call someone, but your brain doesn't go to 911 immediately because you're like in shock from the whole experience. Like you guys just broke up, you just got knocked out in a car accident. You're like, who am I gonna call? You would call Caroline.
Thank you.
And
But
she'd be
newsflash,
like-
I'm already there because I can read your mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. She's like,
I'm already there
she's literally like with the police,
with the folklore CD.
Right. She's like, I know what'll fix this.
I know it'll fix this.
That's
Epiphany.
exactly how I'd. Yeah.
Oh god, that's different. Epiphany's different. When
I would
that's a-
actually start crying harder.
No, another episode idea. Keep this in mind.
We
If we
digest
forget,
songs.
comment. We're gonna digest a song, and one of them is going to be Epiphany. Also, Coney Island. I need to digest Coney Island. There's so
Some
many
of
lines in
them,
that song that
Love
makes me
of my
violent.
life.
Oh,
LMNO.
Okay, one of the
Peter.
lines. Peter.
The bridge.
I just want to say one more thing, and then I swear I'm going to go. The line I need to discuss in Coney Island is the one where she says, "We were like the mall before the internet. It was the one place to be. The mischief, the gift wrap, suburban dreams. Sorry for not winning you an arcade ring." There is so much to unpack in that line.
Just that one line.
Just that one line.
Listen to the whole song and then be like,
it symbolizes childhood memories and like feeling kiddish in a relationship,
Yeah,
but also marital ring. Like it's just so much, and we have to go into
it
this.
is crazy.
So if you're a Swiftie, this is the podcast for you, and you'll feel understood.
Yeah, and then also, what was I going at?
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. I don't know.
Oh, wait, you describe me now.
Oh yes, I'm
Does
so
that
sorry.
make
I'm so
sense?
sorry. We get
Conceited?
so off track. Oh my
We do it all the time.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, when we were filming episode 3 for the last one, it was on voice memo, so we're just gonna redo it. We were talking literally about a story with me and an ex-boyfriend and a girl, and we somehow got to talking about bone broth.
Yes, you're spilling your guts. I'm healing my gut.
That was what it was gonna be called. We might just do the same thing over again because it was so funny.
It was very funny. But how I would describe you is beautiful, Avi, gorge, intelligent, very intelligent. Very lively, bubbly, and perky, as I mentioned earlier. Very uplifting. You like to uplift the people around you, and that's very, very good.
You're so good at this.
Thanks.
I'm like, I want to go cry.
And fashionable. Please, every Sunday you come in the most amazing outfits. I'm like, you just walked out of an H&M. Like, you just walked out of Chanel. Does Chanel still close? Am I tripping?
They're a close brand, are they not?
Gucci. You just walked out of Louis Vuitton. You're out of a magazine. So fashionable.
Thank you.
Welcome. And a cutesy. Cutesy
Oh,
girl.
wait, you're so
Little cute
good at
little
this.
bumblebee.
I'm actually gonna go home and cry
Aww.
from happiness. Not really.
Well, so that's how we would describe each other. But
Yeah, I don't even know how to wrap this up. Like, I feel like
I'll do it.
I don't know if we've accomplished what we needed to accomplish because like we've already filmed 3 episodes, but now we're just like starting over.
We are, so it's a little bit crazy, but you'll get to know more about us, hear more of our stories. An intro podcast is always kind of like this. You got to know who we are, our favorite things, how we would describe each other, what the podcast is going to be about, a little more in future episodes.
And I actually can't wait to do the next episode.
I know, I'm so excited. I love this setup.
I love this setup too
This is
because
really cutesy.
also it's going to be so different. Like, I can't wait for it just be like us like crying.
Right? I can't wait for a crying episode.
Everyone's gonna be like,
what do we do? You're
like-
usually so happy and I'm crying.
when we start talking about past relationships.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
it's going to be a little crazy.
I need to leave.
So stay tuned.
Something else about me. Actually, can we go over this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's so off topic. Do you remember that one time we were on the bus on the way to the beach, and then I was beside Eden and she threw up,
Yeah, she threw
and
up
I
everywhere.
froze.
Mm-hmm.
I have this thing where I don't know how to comfort people when they are not normal. Like, if you're crying around me, you can hug me. I love to hug you. I love to cuddle you and comfort you. I don't know what to say, though.
Yeah. It's okay. I like to think the Lord uses things for things, and I think you froze up in that moment because I helped Eden. The one who just you called me her biggest hater. Oh my gosh. I should have mentioned the time I literally cleaned her throat.
You really should have brought that up.
Because I stepped out of this van with her, walked her into a bathroom, we cleaned everything up, but that's how me and Eden got really close.
Because she was about dying.
Because she was about dying. But it wasn't just even just because you froze up. If you would have been the man on the moon and been so, that made no sense, but like the hero and helped her clean everything up and everything, I might have never clicked with Eden like I did that trip.
Yeah.
So there's a reason for everything.
It was, oh my gosh, I missed that trip. We would sit
It
in
was
the
fun.
floor every
You need to go on
night.
that trip too.
Every night we would go, and it would be almost just like this. It would be, how many of us were there? It was
Oh my
me,
gosh.
you, Evie, Eden.
Addie would come in every so often,
Every
but
so
she
often.
was
She
hanging out
was-
with other people during that trip. No hate, no shade. But she just she wasn't included in these nightly talks. It was us.
Was Bella there?
No, she was in the other.
Oh,
maybe,
you're right.
Maybe occasionally, but it was really just us.
Us, yeah. It
It's
was
really great. It was really fun.
actually so fun. It was just like this. We would just talk about our days and then things that had happened. It was just,
It was a great
I
time.
miss it.
I think that's what gave us the inspiration to do a podcast.
Honestly, yeah. I don't even know how we like came up with this. I don't remember the conversation. I just remember filming the first episode.
We can find it. But
Sorry, I keep talking.
no, it's
You're
fine.
trying to
It's
shut
good.
me up. I
No,
can
it's
tell.
fine. It's good. We're just trying because Addie was like, "We have to be home at 8:30," and so
We
didn't show
don't.
up.
She made that up to get us to leave.
Fun. Anyways, well, thank you so much for listening.
Yes, thank
We
you.
have so many things planned for the future, activities, things to talk about, songs, movies, so stay tuned. And I think we'll do every Wednesday or Thursday.
That
a new
sounds
episode
good.
will release.
We'll do Wednesdays.
Okay.
I
Well,
can do that. We'll
you
do
can do that?
Wednesdays.
So we can do Wednesdays or maybe occasional Thursdays. A new episode will release.
Yeah, and sometimes we film twice a week. I don't know if we're
Sometimes.
going to be on exactly a schedule because we don't always only film on Wednesdays.
That's true. We have kind of a crazy schedule, but it'll just come out be a fun surprise.
Yeah, and so just like Wednesdays will be a definite,
Mm-hmm.
but then there might be just some like random ones.
Some surprise episodes.
Now, after we finish this, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to call it. Because we always have quirky names, you know?
What do you mean? Oh, the title? I thought it was like committing arson.
No, not the podcast, the
It'll be
episode.
okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
But we love you. Thank you
Yes,
for joining
thanks
us
for joining
so
us
much.
for episode 1, the rerun.
The
of it.
rerun. That's what we got. Episode 1, the rerun.
Yes, because that's cute.
That's so cutie.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Thanks.
love you so much. Bye.